What is good, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today we'll be speaking about 5 players that I believe will stand out this upcoming season. Well, we will be going for 10 instead of 5. So yeah, let's get straight into it. Jeremy Doku is the first player I went with. I really think Doku will have himself a great season. He is a fantastic player to watch for sure. The way he just glides past defenders is absolutely amazing, especially using his signature move, you know, the one thing where he goes one side and then just bursts with pace the other side. It works so effectively, and I think this season he will improve numbers wise, both assists and goals wise. His first season was not that bad at Manchester City. He ended up last season with 3 goals and 8 assists in 29 matches. It just seems like so easy whenever he has the ball on the wing. It seems like just breezes past fullbacks when he's one-on-one, like unbelievable. And I believe this season he will improve in terms of his finishing as well. Now the second player I went with was João Pedro. I really think this season João Pedro is going to have a great season. I know last season he had a not bad one, to be fair. Last season he got like 9 goals and 3 assists in 31 matches. Obviously, it is not always based on stats. We got to look at how the players play in the match. So it seems like he just seems like a player who loves to take on players as well. Usually he either plays down the left or in the middle, and I think the way he just rips shots from outside the box is huge for him. He will probably get a few goals from that this season, and his dribbling ability is quite good as well. Like, for his height, 6 foot, that's pretty good. His dribbling, I think, is one of his best qualities. He seems like a player who could just glide with the ball as well. I think with the new manager, he will excel at the club. Now the third player that I think will stand out is Diogo Jota. I think Diogo Jota is a player that will show levels this season. I believe he is a proper striker for Liverpool. I think he will get more game time than Darwin Nunez for sure this season. He could do it all: pass, score, hold up play as well. His finishing is definitely one of the best in that Liverpool squad. Last season he did not play much, but he got 10 goals and 3 assists in 21 matches. This season, he has already scored in his first match, which is incredible. He's starting it off very, very strong, and I believe he will be very good if he manages to stay fit and in form. That would be absolutely incredible. I want to see a full season of him at Liverpool. I think he's probably up there maybe with the top strikers in the Premier League. I don't know if he's up there with Haaland, but maybe he's like top 10 strikers possibly. But could take on players as well, as he used to be a winger back at Wolves, and he could finish both on his left and right foot. It's absolutely incredible. Next player I went with is Dominic Solanke. I think Solanke will have a solid season with Spurs. Although in their first match against Leicester, he was alright, but he had quite a few chances to get like maybe 2 goals at least. But obviously it's his first game, so he needs to adapt to the squad, obviously, so it might take him some time, but I believe that is a very good signing from Spurs. Solanke fits great into that team. With the players around him, he will ball out. In my opinion, he got 19 goals last season. That is very impressive, and I believe he could score goals through hold-up play, through running in behind, and many more ways. It might take some time, as I said, for him to adapt, but I really do think with the creativity around him, he can get maybe the same amount of goals, 19 or more, but we will have to see. Through his experience at Chelsea, Liverpool, and Bournemouth, I think he will do very well at Spurs. He will be a very dangerous player on the hold-up play, especially with Son and Kulusevski on the wing. It's going to be very interesting to see how that front three does this season. Now the next player I went with is Ian Matson. This man is a very solid fullback slash wingback. I think the signing of him to Aston Villa is absolutely incredible. Very good signing for Villa. Obviously last season he was quite solid for Dortmund. I believe he was probably one of the key players for them in that squad. He definitely will be a key player in the Villa squad, and on the ball he is very good, attacking wise as well. Defensively, I think he's alright defensively, but attacking wise I think he's better. And he started the first match for Aston Villa, and I do believe he played quite well on his debut, so I believe he will be a very solid player and one that will stand out in the Premier League. Now the next player is Mazraoui. This man did not get much game time at his past club. He made the move from Ajax to Bayern. I do believe he should have got more game time. Mazraoui is definitely a baller. He could play multiple positions. We have seen him play in both fullback roles, left back and right back. So in the first game for Manchester United, he was probably one of Man United's best players, very solid. And Mazraoui could both defend well and also attack quite well. So Man United got a very good signing right there for Mazraoui, and I believe he will definitely continue to get a spot in that team. I think he needs to earn it as well, probably, since he is a new signing, but I believe he will do very well at Manchester United. Now, Dean Huijsen, this man is a very good signing for Bournemouth. He made the move from Juventus, only 19 years of age as well. He is a very good center back for his age. He started the game against Nottingham Forest, and I heard a lot of people were very impressed with his performance against Nottingham Forest. He did a very good job in that center back role, and he will definitely grow into the team and grow into the league. Obviously, he has only played one game for Bournemouth, so we will have to see how he does in the upcoming matches, but I think he will do very well, so hopefully we see him all out at Bournemouth. Next up, we have Christopher Nkunku. I believe Nkunku will be a standout player. We have seen how well he has done in the Bundesliga, especially when he was at Leipzig. He absolutely balled out. The Premier League is a definitely different level for sure, but I think that might take some time for him to adapt. I say that because he's been injured for most of the time he's been at Chelsea, so I think this season will be one that we see him flourish at Chelsea or do very well. Very good player dribbling wise, finishing is great as well, could pass as well. Honestly, defensively he's pretty good as well. I'm a huge fan of Nkunku, and I just love the way he plays the game, so hopefully he has a very good season for himself. Now next up, I went with Jean-Philippe Mateta. This is a absolute baller. We saw how good he was towards the end of the season. He ended his Premier League campaign with 16 goals and 5 assists. In the Olympics, he performed quite well as well, and he is just the striker that has become very in form under Glasner, although he did struggle a bit against Brentford in their first game, but I think he will for sure gain the rhythm back, and it will take maybe a few games or a bit of time, so I believe he will continue his form in the Premier League this season. I think when he's on form, probably one of the best strikers in the league. I would say probably top 10 as well. He was absolutely incredible towards the end of the season. Now the last player is another Crystal Palace player, Eberechi Eze. This man is a absolute baller. He is one of the key players for Crystal Palace. This man is another reason why Crystal Palace are doing so well. There is a reason why so many clubs are going after him, like the champions Manchester City are looking at him. He would fit, I think, quite well into that team. He carries the ball so well. Dribbling is very good as well. and every match that he plays, he is almost involved in all of the plays. Most of them come through him, and he could do everything: shoot, pass, dribble. The last match the first match of this new season they played, he scored a free kick, but it was unfortunately disallowed. But this guy could do everything: free kicks, he could rip long shots from time to time as well. I do believe he is one of the most underrated players in the league right now, and I think Eze is definitely gonna leave Palace very, very soon. Thank you guys so much for watching the video. Don't forget to drop a like, comment down below who you think will stand out in the Premier League this season, and don't forget to subscribe as well, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.